Let's go, guys. Cybeast coming at you with a... I'm going to leave that in there. Cybeast, I'm reacting to the 16-star world record in Super Mario 64 by Green Suigi. He'll be linked down below. Dude's crazy at the game. Haven't watched this run before, but I'll break down what I know from 16-star. I run it. I'm dog shit. I'm nowhere close to these guys. They can get 2 full runs before I finish one. So, not talking like I'm Simply or anyone. I'm just going to try and give some perspective and also just explain how incredibly difficult things are from the point of view of someone who tries to run this game. So, he starts off, they do the lobby backwards long jumps. Backwards long jumps, if you mash A, you gotta go super fast because there's no limit on Mario's... What is that? Okay, so this is Lakitu skip. You'll see that dude right there, this dude on your screen. He stops and talks to you, which takes like 15 seconds. Speedrunners don't like that. If you... There's ways to set it up, which this is a setup that he knows. But if you land enough on the left side of this little bridge edge, you skip him. You don't have to talk to him. Because you don't hit the detection area for it.
And you're banned from my channel, so never.
But so like I said, he just goes and does a lobby backwards long jump. Where you clip through this. And you just build up a bunch of speed. Go through the door. And go through that door that you normally need 8 stars to get. And he's already in the first Bowser level. He's going to go for Tsukishima Cycle, which is the fastest cycle for Bowser in the Dark World of Reds, which is super hard to get. And he gets it like it's nothing. To put in perspective, by the time I hit Bowser in the Dark World, I'm in double-digit numbers. And I don't do lobby backwards long jump because that shit's whack. That shit is crazy. But this dude is just moving through this. So. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Literally, in the first 2 minutes, he's already gotten into the first Bowser room and is about to be in, like, he's literally about to throw Bowser the first time.
So fun.
So, like I said, the Tsukishima Cycle is the fastest cycle. It is, if you do that, it, like, I think it saves from the next fastest cycle. I think it saves, like, 2 seconds or some shit. It saves enough for it to be worth going for these runners who are at the top of, 16-star. And Ouija is, or Green Suigi is running against Ouija's world record splits, and not his own split.
That's cringe.
Or actually, no, he's running against his own because he got beat by like 500th of a second or some crazy shit. So now he goes to Womps. The reason they do Dark World Reds is so they have the 1 star, and because it's fast whenever you're as good as them. Now they're in Womps. They're gonna do Cannonless, which I don't know if he does Salt Cannonless. But Cannonless, I think Owlless, and then the other thing. Let's see. Does he just... Okay. So this shit's wild. So normally, look, you get here. This is all normal. What most people do from this point is that they align themselves on this part of the wall and do a backflip, land like here by this like second coin you see, turn the camera, they punch, they walk straight down, they grab the ledge on the far side of it from where we're at currently, and then they reset the camera as they stand up and then hold straight down, and they turn and run and they clip through the wall. And it's a setup. It's like the Salt setup or something. I forget exactly who did it, but it's a setup. And then we have the texture setup, which is a little bit faster, a little bit more advanced. And then you have Salt Cannonless. Salt is Salt is the original one, I think. Like I said, I could be wrong. I'm still getting fresh on these things. But basically, he just says fuck it and goes for it. He sort of knows where he needs to be to do it, and he goes for it because it saves so much time compared to any of the other ways to do this. And
How did that work? What the fuck?
And he is surprised that it worked because it is not super... Like, he's probably reset to that star alone 1,000 plus times. 1,000 plus easy. If not more than 1,000.
Input there.
And then this is going to be Aldous. So normally, to get into this cage, you have to defeat the Womp that's over here that he's not going to defeat because it's slow. You defeat him, and then an owl will spawn down in that tree that he climbs up at the start. You climb up it, it wakes the owl up, and then you grab him, like you jump and hold A, and you stay with him, and then you let go of it when you're above it, and you fall into it. That's how you're supposed to get the star. And they say, fuck that.
But it worked. Because Salt Plus doesn't care, if it makes sense. It doesn't care. It'll just work when it feels like it.
And like I said, he's going to do, freaking, not Deep Blue. I forget the name of that star, but that is ballsy. I tried learning how to do that just for fun. It's very difficult. And then single jump wall kick is insane because the height you have to get a firstie, which let me go back a little bit. So wall kicks, I think you have 4 frames to get a wall kick, and the further away, like the later into it you are, or I don't know if it's 4 frames, but the later into the wall kick you are, you don't get as much like speed or anything off of it, and the first 3 frames are the fastest and like the best. First is best, second is like it's still good. Third, you can't do certain tricks with third. So, like, getting, like, almost frame-perfect inputs is something they have to do a lot. I'm pretty sure you have to get a firstie on this, which he does. And it's crazy, because he's consistent with it, as are a lot of other runners. And he is steadily, slowly ahead. Coming up is going to be one of the coolest, like, shits that you'll see in a game in general, in my opinion. And it's pillarless in SSL. Awesome. Shit's insane. It blows my mind every time I watch it. So just continues to roll his way through. Which his movement in the castle is also immaculate. That's one of my weakest points I need to work on. That and Bowser levels. Oh yeah, he does. He does, he does it without the, So look, this is all pretty similar. Normally, you go up this close pillar, right here. You run up it, you long jump, you land on this little Shy Guy's head, or Fly Guy, whatever they're called. And you do the little, like, spinny, floaty thing, and you hit the bird, like, right here, where, like, Mario's stuff is, like, lives are. You hit them like right there. You continue to float to the rest of the pyramid and you jump across. They're like, awesome. Did it fast. And then there's these fuckers. Who... You go even faster. And you're able to just long jump and hit it because of the hitbox being ginormous and like forgiving. And I think that saves like 4 seconds or something. It saves a decent bit, but it is very hard to do. Like, I could be way off on some of these numbers. If anyone who watches this does know, leave them in the comment section down below so I can educate myself a bit more. But it saves a decent bit of time. Otherwise, it wouldn't be worth going for with how risky it is. This is pillarless. So, I cannot explain this because I've not looked into it. I don't know. But, normally, if we go back, so we saw this pillar and the other pillar on that side. There's 4 pillars. Normally you have to hit the top of all of them, and that'll make the pyramid open up, and you can go inside. This lets you clip through the top of the pyramid, so you don't have to worry about that, because it's faster, obviously. You can tell this is faster. But it is, like, that setup specifically is difficult to do. There are some other ones that seem to be pretty easy from what I've heard, but I can't, like, I haven't tried any. And he's got one more, which is going to be the one on top of the pyramid that you saw him go by a little bit.
I have to start.
Oh, hold on, wait. How did he do this? Is it camera left? Oh. It's camera left there.
Did I do menu glitch? I think I did. I did. Let's go. Insane cast movement, by the way. That was slow. How do you do menu glitch? You hold left or right on star select before selecting the star, and then you get menu glitch.
Okay. I just had to ban some people, sorry. People came in and we're doing dumb shit. So we're gonna go back. Sorry, you have to rewatch this. I just want to explain what's happening. I should have paused. That's on me. So, there's a few different ways. I think this is technically fastest. But some people, like, at the very beginning, you learn and you long jump here and land on this and then long jump across. But this, I think, gets you a better cycle. So you long jump, dive, roll out, barely avoiding shit.
That was slow.
And he said that was slow, and it's still zooming.
Right on star select.
But you just dive, roll out across those, and because of the timing on, like, the setups of, like, getting there, you shouldn't have to worry about falling into the lava and getting stuck under stuff. So it's a really cool thing. Also, yeah, you can just slide into that. Appreciate it, Austin. Oh, this is insanity. So, you ride the lava up because when you take damage from fire, you shoot upwards. So you ride it up twice, and you get enough height to land up there and just long jump to the star. It is insane how optimized this game is. This one, is this the one I think it is? No, it's not. But he is getting, yeah, bullies. So whenever you hit that bully, and so you're like, oh, what's gonna happen? And that shit just fucking spawns. It just spawns in after you get the star, so that's where you go.
Interested to see how.
And he's just there immediately. Raydex making Wario shake his ass. Love to see it. Good shit, Raydex. Oh, this is. That is insane. That is just pure insanity.
Yo, Raydex.
So that's a triple jump from a very specific spot. Like, watch. We're gonna go frame by frame here. Like, he's triple jumping literally like right at the edge. With a perfect angle. Is that first frame? Second frame. He got a second frame wall kick. Which I think is why he got the grab instead of just going over it. And then he climbs up and just goes normal. So normally to get that, you're supposed to go all the way around, get on the rolling log, make the log come over, and then you can get the star. And that's the fastest way to skip it if you have wing cap, or the fastest way to do it without wing cap. Wing cap makes that a star a hell of a lot easier. I've done the wing cap version of that star, and it is like anyone can do it. I think if you understand how to move in Mario, you can do the wing cap version. That I don't even want to know how many tries it would take me to get it.
Yo, Raydex. Thanks for the raid, dude. How was the stream? Okay, Rocket's based.
Okay. So he does the same 3 stars that I do in this, just with much better routes to them. Like this, the double jump, but that's not for the star you thought it was. If I learn this double jump, the first little bit, I'm gonna learn this double jump where I just go. I'm gonna be long jumping across to that other star. It's slower than the other way to do it, but that's how I'm gonna do it. And then he does this. For those of you who haven't seen, There's a room further right. You go, you activate the elevator to go down. You fall off of it, and then you hold against the wall. And as it pushes you, it shoots you through the wall, and you land down by the star. This is the fast way to do it.
That was slow as fuck, dude. But whatever. Just hit the trick.
Like, that shit's insane.
Not based. Well, fuck you, man.
He just... You do a side flip, double jump, and then triple jump off of the fucking...
What the fuck, dude?
The coin box to get over the ceiling and dive down. Because they just didn't think to put a ceiling. Because, like, no one's gonna do this. No one's gonna be able to figure out how to like, do something like this. Now, once again, he does the triple long jumps. I need to figure out how to do this consistently without almost dying, because I almost die every time. I don't know what that mechanic is called, but basically, if you do a slide...
It's no big deal, Ice. You've just been added to my hate list. Don't worry about it.
So he does the slide, and then he just zooms past with all that extra speed he built up from the slide and gets up there super fast. Austin, it's not that people hate the speed run or hate the game. It's the fact that they've put so much time into it, and they're messing up on things that they know they can do better with. That's all it is. So yeah, this is the fast way. You triple jump, wall kick, dive, and you get it. I want to learn that, but it's going to take a long time. And then for those of you who saw, Mip's clip is coming up. So, for those of you who don't know, Mips is this little rabbit right here. He gets it right in front of the door, which is massive. That already saves time from what I do. And then watch how quickly he gets it. Immediately. And then, look at the little optimization. This one. So look, he jumps into it so he has more speed because you move faster when you jump than when you walk when you're carrying something in this game. Immediately knows, and then he gets a wall kick off of that. As he's slipping through, he gets a wall kick so he has enough speed to get the dive to go faster. It's absolutely insane. He still lost time compared to the world, or compared to his PB. So another thing we're about to see, we're going to see chip clip, which is you swim into the little W shape right there, and you just get shot downwards into the cave. I don't know how or why that works, but it does. Someone found it, and it saves time, so people do it. You're also going to see he does very specific cameras while swimming on this level to reduce lag. When you have the camera like profile of Mario instead of like portrait, that's the best way I could describe that. Or like the behind Mario, if you have it to the side of him, you get less lag from the water. Because we're playing on N64 and there's a fuck ton of lag. I think you'll still see some right here. Yeah, you'll see that, like, you saw the game start like running slower. And that's called front sub, which is so difficult. Yeah, that's another way. Perpendicular is parallel. But front sub is a very difficult thing to do. I do back sub. Front sub is something that a lot of people will like complain about and like losing runs. So, Fire C, like, we're gonna see a like up warp here. I don't get how that works, but it does. I should look into it so I can do it for sure. When I actually go to learn the Bowser levels, I'll do it. Night, bro. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. That wall jump is nutty. These dive rolls to avoid. And then just, like, jumping around corners. Like it's nothing. Like it's fucking nothing. Then we got Bowser throw. Which, they switch. Okay, we'll do, bro. We'll do.
I was too fucking far from the bomb to grab him and do 3/4 spin.
Um,
This spin was too slow.
So, they have different controllers as well for Bowser throws. They have a Hori controller. So normal N64s, because they use it for like very precise movement, they don't like to spin the stick. And so they have a Hori, which is more akin to like a GameCube controller style controller instead of the N64 like weird like mess that it is. And so they use the Hori to do throws. And it also just like they crank that shit. Like you saw, he got that fast because it's not number of times you spin it is equals to speed on like or number of times you spin him in game. It's how fast you're hitting the different spots. This is the craziest part. He fucked up he fucked up badly on that. Like I don't think the ground pound was intentional. Is what I'm saying. But that BLJ is just insane. And then he's able to like fix the camera to get him to there. He does Mario cam. That's good to know. And then he just gets it straight in to the hole. Like the BLJ on like people who are good at this game is fucking like the mash is so perfect. This is crazy. He does the punch setup. I didn't realize that. That skips a little portion. You're gonna see him do side flip and then just dive over that. You're gonna get the fastest like lowest spot to do it. This double jump off the slant wall, like it's just this shit is just insane to me. The double jump there, long jump across, and then diving through this. You mess up any of that, you can just die. You can just die and have to redo the whole thing and lose the run. So now he's got Bowser throws. You miss a Bowser throw, I think it's like 8 to 10 seconds. I could be very wrong on this stuff again, but it is a lot of time. You miss Bowser throws when you're like going for world record, you miss a single Bowser throw, you're pretty much not getting it. So he has to clutch up, and he knows this because he can see his timer, and he knows how long Bowser takes because he's done it that many times. So he knows if he doesn't fuck up, he gets world record. I'm just going to prepare because I have heard that there's a loud reaction. That I was aware of. Someone said, holy fuck, godly. The side flip grabs are the fastest way to do it. Like side flip dives. Yeah! That was still loud as fuck. Holy shit. That was so loud. That shit was insanely loud. Jesus Christ. Yeah! And hold on. Yes!
Oh my god. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
This is Dad asking if he's okay. That's hilarious. I was gonna see if he said anything. We'll let him play in the background. But yeah, that's Super Mario 16-star world record. First ever sub 1450 by a human being. I think this was 2 months ago. It's still world record. Dude's still. I think Green Suigi also has 70-star, or he's top 3 in 70-star. One of the two. If y'all would like to see me react to 0 and 1-star, 70-star, 120, let me know in the comment section down below. I still probably will, even if y'all aren't super interested, because I love watching these. And I haven't watched Cheese's the new 120 run. I haven't watched it in its in its entirety.
I don't know what to say.
70-star, I've never watched the 70-star world record. It's never been I've watched 16 and 120-star. Those are the categories I've watched. The only person I've watched do 70-star is a YouTube streamer who does Pokemon content, and he does Mario speedruns on the side. Shout out Original 151 or Vinny.
Oh my god.
But if there's any other speedruns you want to see me react to, any other videos, or let's stick with speedruns for now. If there's speedruns you want to see me react to, let me know in the comment section down below.
Oh my god.
You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun shit. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.